Welcome back to What Are We Doing, the Franklin family. In this episode, we left Larkspur to stay in Woodland Park, Colorado for 6 weeks. We went to the Dinosaur Resource Center, bought a new tent living room, rode amusement park rides at the North Pole, watched fireworks for the 4th of July, played in the sand at Rampart Reservoir, and went to the Wolf and Wildlife Center. Woodland Park is about 30 minutes west of Colorado Springs. We drove through Deckers from Larkspur to avoid highways and take a more scenic route. The scenery was beautiful, but it was a little rough driving the Class C on a gravel road, even just for a few miles. We stayed at Diamond Campground near the center of town. This was a great RV park for us. We were in cool weather, under the tall trees, and enjoyed the nature all around us. Compared to the heat of Arizona summers, we were in heaven. During the first weekend there, it was Father's Day, so we chose to go to the Rocky Mountain Dinosaur Resource Center in town. All dads had free admission that day. This was a resource center that was smaller in size overall compared to other museums. But what it lacked in square footage, it made up for in quality displays and information. There were many full-size skeletons and lots of information about various species found in Colorado and throughout the globe. The open layout made it easy to explore in any direction at your own pace. Or you can sign up for a guided tour. We explored the whole center in about an hour. There is also a section to watch the in-house scientists work on the models and preparing fossils for display. The gift shop was also pretty impressive as well. Afterwards, we enjoyed beer, cheese, and crackers across the street. Since we are from the desert landscapes, we really enjoyed spotting the local deer casually passing through the RV park. This was new to us, so we excitedly pointed out every deer that we spotted. We felt really lucky to be here, as we are just beginning to enjoy our full-time RV life. We also bought a new tent from Amazon to give us some more living space. There is a link to this item in the description. This octagon-shaped tent is pretty easy to assemble for its size, and we wanted to use it as a gym/VR room. We added outdoor rugs and LED lights, and now we call it a spaceship. We recently got VR headsets for Christmas last year, so we needed to find a way to create open space to play them, and this tent was perfect for this. More to come about how we VR in our RV in future episodes. Another weekend, we drove about 15 minutes south to the North Pole. Yep, you heard that right. At the North Pole, Santa's Workshop is an amusement park themed like Christmas, on several acres on the side of a mountain leading up to Pikes Peak. This amusement park had lots of fun rides, activities, entertainment, shops, and food venues. It was not very busy on this Saturday in the middle of June, which made it easy to get on every ride pretty quickly. Some rides we got to even enjoy all on our own. They have rides for every age and every thrill seeker or thrill avoider. Our favorite ride was the Tilt-A-Whirl, and we rode it several times.
Oh my god, the pressure! The pressure! It's squeezing the giggles out of you! Oh my god!
Spin the other
Next, we drove about 35 minutes southwest to Cripple Creek, Colorado, for the 4th of July weekend. It was a cute little town with a population of less than 2,000. However, it has a lot to offer for all the visitors. We saw the town was hosting 4th of July festivities on the main road. We found some delicious barbecue and listened to live music. Scarlett got to sit in a police car and see how all the buttons and switches worked the different sirens. Around dusk, we went to the hotel parking garage rooftop and waited for the fireworks to begin. The boom of the fireworks sounded louder than usual since the noise echoed off of the mountains and the hills all around us. The next day, we explored more attractions in Cripple Creek. We had heard of the Outlaws and Lawmen Jail Museum. Scarlett recently became a fan of the TV show Ghostadventures on the Travel Channel, and this was one of the locations they have investigated. So we went to visit and see if we could feel the presence of any spirits. This jail was in operation for 91 years since 1901. You can feel the history as you walk on the creaky wood floors. There were displays telling of many criminals who were once locked up in this jail. It was interesting to read all of the pencil writing and phrases from the inmates on the jail cell walls. One jail cell had a lot of art all over the walls, and this person drew himself a fireplace. In one of the cells, Scarlett swears she felt something touch the hair on the top of her head. I was standing close behind her, and I didn't see anything, but the look in her eyes told me she really felt something. Also, Michael's phone kept failing and giving an error when he was trying to record. It's never done that before, and it hasn't done it since. We were still brave, though, to go looking for another encounter with another spirit. We went to the Colorado Grand Casino, Hotel, and Restaurant, where the Ghost Adventures also filmed part of their investigation. In the restaurant, the waitress showed us this picture on the wall of the apparent spirit said to be spotted in the hotel. Her name is Maggie, so we recorded our experience near the picture. Let us know if you see anything that might be a light anomaly. Scarlett also dreamt of Maggie that night. We read Maggie likes purple balloons. All we could find was a purple flower, and we left it in the restaurant as a gift. In Scarlett's dream, Maggie was holding the purple flower. Another weekend, we went for a Jeep ride and drove to Rampart Reservoir for the day to enjoy the scenery, the water, play in the sand, and just explore. When we arrived, it was raining, but like most Colorado summer storms, it blew over quickly and became sunny again. There were many people fishing, kayaking, and boating here, but there was plenty of shoreline to spread out so everyone could have some beachfront. During one of our last weekends, we went to see the wolves and foxes at the Colorado Wolf and Wildlife Center. We reserved our tickets to visit when they were offering a special wolf interaction experience. That allowed us to hand feed this 2-year-old wolf and see her up close. This walking tour allowed us to see these wild creatures in their habitat, and we learned all about the declining population of wolves and how conservation centers like this one are working to protect the different species and variations of wolves across Colorado and the country. It was amazing to see the wolves up close through these fences, but only 10 to 20 feet away. Their howls were quite impressive and adorable. If you check out the website, there are lots of VIP wolf experiences, including a moonlight howl tour, a dusk feeding tour, and many others.
Got it.
Over here, you.
We made everyone else home. Every other dog.
Yay me, yay me, yay me.
We had a great time in Woodland Park, and we will definitely be back to this beautiful town. We made many wonderful memories here as we have had our first summer living in our RV. So, what are we doing next? Stay tuned to see us on our next adventure in Salida, Colorado. We are staying in the Salida RV Resort on a riverfront RV site, and we take Scarlett on her first rafting trip on the Arkansas River. Thanks for watching. We'll be sharing our adventures here on What Are We Doing? The Franklin Family.